Hi, welcome to our free video series. The first part is how to use a free buyer's guide to get new leads and new customers. And this is indeed free information. There is no obligation to buy anything ever. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to use a free buyer's guide to get new leads and new customers for your window business. By the way, this video is less than 10 minutes long, but it just may be the 10 most important minutes you'll ever spend because it could bring you thousands of dollars in new window sales for your business. I call this free video series Window Wars because I am declaring war on dishonest window companies that lie to your customers and try to scam your customers into buying windows that are overpriced. You know the ones I'm talking about, the companies that advertise windows for $189 or less, companies that try to get $1,000 to $1,500 or more per window, companies that use imaginary one-day only sales to trick their customers into buying today, and all the other high-pressure sales tactics that we know some companies use. Oh, by the way, if you are one of those dishonest companies, don't watch this video. It is not for you. It is about you, and you won't like it. But if you are an honest window dealer trying to fight back against those dishonest window companies who use false advertising and high-pressure sales tactics, then welcome. You have come to the right place. This information is so powerful, by the way, that one giant window company tried to sue me. They tried to stop me from using this information. That's absolutely true. But since I am telling the truth, they could not stop me, and they won't be able to stop you either. So let me ask you a question. Has this ever happened to you? You walk into a home, and the first question the homeowner asks is, can you beat the price of $189 for a window? I'm sure it has happened to you, and you know the answer to that question. No, and neither can they. You then spend all of your time explaining to the homeowner about bait and switch advertising. The homeowner is now disappointed, and you actually become the bad guy because you're the one who told them. Well, I am sick and tired of this, and I'm not going to take it anymore. I am sick and tired of the bait and switch advertising, the ridiculously high prices of $1,000, $1,500 windows, and those scam one-day only sales. So I am declaring war against dishonest window companies. I am going to teach as many honest window dealers as I can how to beat the competition by telling your customers the truth. For several years now, I have had great success sending my potential customers a free buyer's guide about how to buy windows. This free buyer's guide has completely changed the way I do business, and I will never go back to the old way of doing business ever again. The free buyer's guide tells my potential customers everything they need to know about how to buy windows. It educates my customers. I simply tell my customers the truth. The truth about bait and switch advertising, those stupid high window prices, and all the scam sales. I'm telling you, you got to warn your customers. You got to tell your customers the truth. But more importantly, my free buyer's guide tells my potential customers about how I do business, honestly, and why they should buy windows from my company. My free buyer's guide is my salesman in print. It tells my potential customers everything they need to know about buying new windows for their home. It does all the heavy lifting for me. My customers are literally pre-sold. And let me tell you something, this changes everything. When my potential customers read the free buyer's guide, they become educated about the sales process and about replacement windows. They avoid the dishonest companies that are trying to rip them off, and they see me as the expert there to help them. A significant transformation occurs. You will change from being a pesky salesman to being a trusted advisor. Your customers will see you differently. They will treat you better. They will welcome your advice, and they will welcome you into their home. They're literally pre-sold when you get there. It's all the difference in the world. I only wish I had discovered this way of selling years ago. And believe me, I've been doing this a long time. My name is Roger Cawthon. I have been in the window business for 25 years. I am the owner of American Builders, a Class A contractor. I have a perfect record with Angie's List, and I've won their Super Service Award. I have an A-plus rating with the Better Business Bureau, and my record there is so good, they asked me to sit on the board of directors of the Better Business Bureau. Now, if you don't believe me, you can check it out. Go to bbb.org, find the Southeastern Virginia branch. You will see my name on the board of directors. Now, I don't tell you this just to brag. All right, I'm bragging a little bit. I just want you to understand that I might know a little bit about what I'm talking about after 25 years of successful experience. And I'm telling you that you've got to tell your customers the truth. You know that they can't get a window properly installed for $189. You know they don't have to pay $1,000 for a window, and you know that those one-day only sales are a scam. So tell your customer. Here's what you do. Create a free buyer's guide. You can even copy the one that I use. My free buyer's guide is broken down into two sections. Number one, what scams to watch out for, and number two, what benefits to look for in an honest window company like mine, an honest window company like yours. Now, you can create anything you want. It can be a one-page list of free tips. That's the way my free buyer's guide started out. It was a one-page list of the top 10 free tips that people can use to buy windows. And then it kind of morphed into almost a book. It's now a complete manual on how to buy windows, where I explain everything about windows and about the window industry. And believe me, I have helped a lot of people save money. My customers appreciate it. They appreciate the free buyer's guide, they appreciate the free information, and they appreciate me for giving it to them. And they want to buy their new windows from me, the guy who literally wrote the book on how to buy windows, the guy who helped them. It's a great way to do business. Here's the benefit for you, the owner of a window company. You become the trusted advisor. You are there to help the customer. And here's a weird fun fact. The less that I try to sell, the more that I simply advise people on how to buy windows, the more I sell. I don't know why it works that way. I guess people just like the trust, like the information, but I tell you, it's a really great way to do business. Simply stated, the free buyer's guide is the most powerful sales and marketing tool I have used in my 25 years of selling windows. Now let me say that again. The most powerful sales and marketing tool I have ever used. Now, coming up in part 2 of our video series, I'm going to show you how to get your potential customers to literally raise their hands and identify themselves to you as window buyers. Believe me, it's magic. And trust me, when they raise their hands, they're telling you, we are in the market to buy windows. And now it's just up to you to sell them. Part 2 of our video series will be coming to you very soon, just a day or two. In the meantime, I have an announcement and a favor to ask. I am really close to finishing up my new and updated manual, How to Use a Free Buyer's Guide to Get New Leads and New Customers, and I could use your help. I would really appreciate it if you would simply take a moment to send me an email. I'd really appreciate it. I'd love to hear your questions about video number 1, how to use a free buyer's guide, or any comments that you might have on this video or some other information that you'd like to see. So do me a favor, send me an email to info@integritymarketingsystem.com. info@integritymarketingsystem.com. I'd really appreciate it. I promise to read each and every email, and I welcome your input, and I appreciate it. And thanks a lot for taking the 10 minutes to watch this video. I'll see you in video number 2 very soon.